Hello everyone, it's Minecraft Mama, and we're starting a new little project. So welcome to Moonshadow Realm. This is the initial spawn point. My sister and my nephew and I have already started on this realm, so I do have some stuff, but this will be where the newer people come into, and we put the welcome sign and then a path to the stronghold that we're building. And our thought is that we'll have this area where people can come. If they want to start that way, they can come over here and just follow this path to our little stronghold. Which it's not finished yet, but we just started it. This is Moonshadow Manor. And then we'll have, eventually this will be like a welcome reception area, and then there'll be rooms where people can stay when they come here. Right now, and then this is kind of like the basement area. This right here is the initial, this is what we initially started with. We still have my sister and I still have our bed set here, and all of our resources and stuff are here. But we'll have like a little welcome packet for people who come in, that they can like pick up a bed and some tools and stuff. And we'll have a community area. So they don't have quite as bad of a time as I did when I came on. When I started, I found this little cave area, and I think the first night I kind of blocked myself in, like, actually I think like where these steps are, I had a wall across here at first, and then had just a wall across here. I had gotten some wood, so I set up a crafting table and the furnace so that I could, and I didn't have any coal, so I had wood in the furnace, and that was the only light, was I had that going so that I could then like mine out some of the stone and stuff, and then use that to start making some tools. As you can see, we've gotten a little further along with that. This is still pretty rough. Okay, I'm gonna do one of my favorite things. All the like vines and stuff were already in here. Oh, it didn't do it. Let me try it again. So in my bed, I can go out and up to the back door. But what we've done is we just have different resources that we've been gathering. So that people can come in and share these resources, like when we're building and stuff. But yeah, so when I first made this, and I was in this little area, and then the next day I went out and I was getting some more trees and trying to find some sheep so I could have a bed so I could sleep at night. And and I think I finally got everything. And then I had almost gotten everything, and I was headed back, and something killed me, so I was reset to the spawn point. So I hurried up over to get my stuff, and then I couldn't find my cave again, and I died like 6 or 7 more times before I finally found my way back here. But as you can see, I progressed through that a little bit. We did die quite a lot when we found like a really big cave where we've been doing some mining and got some of our resources and stuff. So that was more dying. But if we go out this back door, and we spawned in a jungle, which I don't know if it's always typical, but there were a bunch of sheep around, so it was relatively easy once we stopped dying all the time to get beds and stuff. And then I'm going to make a better path through here. That's going to be my next project. But over here we put in a little cave, and that just kind of goes down. I guess I can go down and down to we haven't really done a lot of mining besides what we mined out from here, and just surface resources that we found where the cave was. So that way we haven't really explored that much yet, but this way I kind of made it so that it was a little bit easier to follow the path through. lava waterfall. But we have a little path across this way, which I'm kind of following. There we go. And then right here, yeah, and when we first came down there were so many monsters down here. There were a whole bunch of them that were stuck in the water down there. We kind of blocked it off so that it's not quite as bad. But so we made like a little stronghold down here. Before we had the stronghold, we of course died down here many times. Only one of us, I think I was the only one that had a bed. My sister didn't have an extra one with her, so it was a little bit crazy. Alright, I'm going to go back up to the surface. Here's Zombie. Who was carrying a potato of all things. That's weird because we don't actually have potatoes yet. Guess we can have some now, though. Alright, let's head back up. And eventually I'll go in and put actual stairs on here so it's easier to go up. But the other thing I kind of wanted to show in our just initial what we're doing. So I wanted to get back up here before it gets dark, which we made it. So I got out and I was like exploring, and I did all this exploring, which I'll show you the map in a second. Before we had the maps, which that was part of the reason we went down in the mine, so we could get redstone so we could make a locator map. But I like went out, I made a boat and went out. First I went out that way, there was nothing. So then I went out that way and I did find a bunch of coal and some iron, like about a day's worth of boating that way, and a couple emeralds. So I brought those back, so we had a bunch of coal to start with. And we did find a bunch of iron down in that big cave here. But it was a little rough going at first. Alright, so I wanted to kind of show you guys the map. So that's one of my favorite things is mapping. So this is what I've mapped so far. This is the zoomed out as far as it can go. And that green dot in the corner is where we are right now. So the first time I did like the top maybe like third, and I've found nothing. But like out of everything, I finally found one village and a broken nether portal, but everything else, it's just been like open space and not much of anything else at all, which has been kind of crazy. So I'll be doing more exploring. Probably the videos that I'll be working on will be some exploring videos, some videos kind of showing what we're doing with our little like welcome area here. Oh, I forgot one other thing that we have is down here, this path down here. We put in some farm, we have some wheat, and then we have sugar cane so we could get paper. Oh, I guess I probably should eat something. Oh, there's one potato. Right soon, so we'll get all this replanted. Alright, let's find. Ooh, that's a lot of seeds and 2 potatoes now. Oh, I guess I'm saving for some wheat. There we go. Alright, let me plant the rest of these seeds. I'm not a big fan of being out after dark unless I'm looking for something. Okay, probably need to come back with the hoe. Sort out. And head back up. So it's going to look pretty cool. And you can see we got the path lighted, so if you spawn in during the night, you'll still be able to make it over here. That was the first thing I did once I came back with coal, was make sure that I put some torches out so that I could find my home base again. Oh my goodness. So I think that was all I wanted to. We've got resources, our map. Go out the back door. Oh, and I went by it, but I didn't mention we did set up the fences over here, so we have at least some sheep, and I see my sister dyed one of them blue. I know one of the that's the only thing that I found when I went out, is I brought back different flowers. It was so crazy that I didn't find anything of note. And I found some different like forest biomes and stuff, but so it looks like we're gonna have to go far afield if we want to find anything interesting. And a bunch of the trees up here are all ones that we planted. So when I first spawned in, all it was like grass until you got over here to the jungle, and then there were some of the oak trees and the jungle trees here. But most of the trees that are here now, except for this one that's right by the house, were all ones that were here when, or were ones that that planted. I don't think we've harvested any of the bamboo yet. Oh, and there were panda bears, although I don't see any. And the parrots, which are frankly annoying. My sister likes the parrots. In one of the other worlds that we play in, she has a parrot, but they're so loud. I like having dogs, at least if they're being loud or just barking. So I haven't seen any wolves though to make into a dog. But I guess I could get fish and try to tame a cat, since there are a bunch of cats around. But this is kind of, I just wanted to show you what we've been working on. This will be our project. My sister is kind of in charge of what she's building here. I've been doing more of the outside paths and connecting things. And then once we start laying out the floor and stuff, we'll probably work together on that. But I've kind of given her free reign. That's what she really likes to do. So, but it should be fun. It should be a fun world where this can be kind of our starting base. Get people started in resources, and then exploring, making new maps, maybe finding a better place for more of a settlement type of thing. I'm not sure, but it should be fun. It should be interesting. And I know my cousin has done, or my nephew has done a few videos already, or at least one. I think he was streaming, maybe playing. He was trying to find a village, but I don't think he ever did find one. But hopefully you enjoy it. This is just the first of hopefully many fun times that we're going to have here on our Moonshadow SMP. So if you like the video, please like. If you'll follow me, you can get more videos of as we're doing more with the Moonshadow SMP. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for joining me. I'm going to go right down here to my bed so I start right where I stopped. Again, thank you, and make sure you like and subscribe.